And we are back on the build phase. I'm Mr. Ben, and today we are going to be continuing our DC Dual Force Farewell Tour by getting all of these comic missions down on the channel so people can remember this game for the cool things that it had going on, as short-lived as it was. Today's comic is going to be Superman Shazam First Thunder Part 1. The Man of Steel meets the world's mightiest mortal. Witness the first encounter of two of DC's greatest Golden Age heroes as they team up to thwart a string of museum thefts. What is the dark purpose behind these burglaries? Adapts Superman and Shazam First Thunder 1 and 2. Alright, let's dig in. The Wizard's Throne Room. Within the magical fortress known as the Rock of Eternity lives an ancient mage of immense power. Growing weaker over the centuries, the wizard now sits and peers into the future. A golden age of heroes is about to begin. Before the coming of the Amazon, the Speedster, and the Space Knight, Gotham City's criminals have just begun to fear the Bat. As Metropolis finds itself under the protection of a brightly clad guardian, a man of steel and hope. Metropolis Museum of Natural History. A group of criminals raid the museum for ancient artifacts. Superman won't allow these thieves to plunder his city. But they have come ready for a fight. What's that, a magical bat? Oh no, sticks. Okay. Oh boy. Superman has never seen anything like this before. They have conjured a mollusk troll to attack Superman. Despite its size, it's incredibly fast. Superman braces himself for battle. Alright. Thieves are prepared for Superman and start fully charged. That seems unfair. Not wild about all these silver cards. If Jimmy Olsen can live for a turn, that gives me a pretty strong... Dude, these comic decks are so full of expensive cards. Yeah, that troll is definitely a problem. Oh, but I get a gold at the start of my turn? That's cool. I guess we want to put that on Jimmy. So now he's big enough to deal with this. And okay. I like that we get the loot back, and then we can use it against them. I don't think I have any cards that help with firepower, but... Wait, hold on. Before I cast this, let's get our guard down. Then cast the buff. And let's see, Jimmy can go through here with no problems, and we push damage face. And we get -3 health, but we get 2 magic spells. Yeah, I'll do that. Do we want to hide anybody? I really don't. Another troll. Okay, so now I get 2 gold at the start of turn? That seems crazy. Oh, well, I guess not. Bye.
I'll never stop fighting.
One way quick. Superman moves in to deliver the final blow. But the troll vanishes in a cloud of smoke, and Superman realizes he's dealing with magic. The thieves have escaped, but Superman will search Metropolis to find them. In Fawcett City, another hero can be found. The city's protector is the Wizard's Herald, his chosen champion, who he has gifted with his blessings. Shazam! When he speaks the name Shazam, he gains the power of the ancient gods. Solomon's wisdom, Hercules' strength, Atlas' stamina, Zeus' power, Achilles' courage, and Mercury's speed. transforming in a bolt of lightning from a humble young boy into Earth's mightiest mortal. When you play a gold card, draw a card and charge Shazam. When you play a silver, they get +2/+2. When you play a bronze, your leaders get +2 health. I think I like this one the best. The next day, giant robots threaten to destroy the city. Shazam will have to make the most of his powers to stop the robots' destruction. Oh, that's cool. You can steal his charges away. I do not want all these gold cards. Comic missions. Give me early game playables. Ah, jeez. Ooh, that's... Alright. This is horrible, but I guess I have to. I really have to commit 2 cards? Man, dude. His Prometheus did so much damage to my early game. I guess we go Naomi. And hopefully they don't just outright kill her.
I bring the thunder!
What a waste of 6 attack. At least this robot's hand is getting small. Once I can start hitting him, I can prevent him from getting that. Getting his charge. Yep. Yep. Does this suck? So he'll become 12. Break through my red tornado. Having played like a lot of these comic missions, like back to back to back to back, there are some things that they do that I'm just so sick of.
Sorry, too slow.
Okay, let's just start over. There's no way we're getting through this. Stick with my charge. Really have to sit through this. Maybe going with the early game one is the way to go and just get the extra healing. Like, so often that's the key to these games, is whoever takes the board first. Like, it's really hard to flip the board in so many of these comic missions. Or you start out from behind and you have to flip the board as fast as possible. Man, I'd love to keep this guy. I don't know if Solstice is going to make the cut, though. Yeah. That's... Oh, why didn't I... I meant to throw that back. As good as she is, until I get the lightning bolts in hand. Yeah, let's put the lightning bolts in the deck. And then he's going to put Brainiac drones in front of himself so I can't get through. mean, I have to deal with this guy. But I can't. So I steal a charge from him, but like, so he's gonna just get it at the end. Well, I guess he doesn't get it till the end of his turn. Now, if he starts playing Arkham Inmates, I'm gonna end up in big trouble because this guy's gonna quickly get out of reach. Yeah, I'm like dead. I haven't even gotten to go off once yet.
I bring the thunder!
I can't attack here. I can't. I mean, I guess it's what I have to do to try to stay alive. I just wish I could, with these comic missions, so often I end up feeling like I have a whole hand full of cards that I just can't play. It's incredibly irritating. And we got a little damage through, but it couldn't be enough. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get through here, so he's going to get his 12. Yeah, that's game. I lose. Unless the AI does something really stupid, I lose. All he has to do is attack with this guy here. And then attack face. He didn't do it. Okay, well, live to fight another day, I guess. Didn't deserve it, but...
I bring the thunder!
So will that juiced up Mary be enough to survive the run? Nope, I die. Yeah, but I don't get the bronze cards. That's the problem. If I got bronze cards... Okay, we'll try it this way. Now watch, I'm gonna have another one of these clunky hands that's just full of high drops that I can't play. Finally, a hand with some playables. Holy smokes. Really meant to play her. Okay. Probably should have put him in back, actually.
Thunder!
Doesn't matter. The robot's gonna kill him this turn, I guess. Yep. Hopefully that'll make it so Red Tornado only gets one attack. No matter what he does. I'm gonna have to kill one of my solstices. Yep. I guess this robot's almost dead, but I feel like I've got him almost dead every game, and he just keeps slipping out of my grip. But I think this is the one. Yeah, we got him. Kerchak! Earth's mightiest mortal makes short work of the robots. Not really. It took me a bunch of tries. Shazam, in Shazam's own words, being a superhero is awesome. An abandoned subway station the next day. Billy Batson, an orphan boy, and the true identity of Shazam. Scott, Billy's best friend. Scott shows Billy the front page of the local newspaper. Cap saves the day. Scott is worried about Billy and wants him to go back to their foster home. Billy thinks he's better off on his own. He's done with foster homes. Billy says he can take care of himself. His powers will protect him. Savannah Industries, Fawcett City. Dr. Thaddeus Savannah learns that his latest scheme to destroy his rivals using giant robots has failed. Once again, he has been thwarted by his nemesis, Shazam. Savannah demands that they find a solution for his Shazam problem, once and for all. He comes up with a new plan, hiring a meta-human tracker to follow and observe Shazam. If Shazam has any secrets or weaknesses, Savannah wants to know about them. McKeon History Museum, Fawcett City. Billy Batson stakes out the museum after a recent string of robberies. He sees movement on the museum's roof. Shazam! 10 lightning bolts to the deck. I get charged when they play golds. On your first turn, generate a silver. I mean, since I always have silver cards in my opening hand, that seems like the move. The intruders are after mystical relics connected to ancient occult magic. After escaping Metropolis, they aren't expecting anyone to show up to stop them in Fawcett. They're wrong. Once again, the criminals use magic to defend themselves. Oh boy. Oh, that's what Superman said. Shazam is ready to take on the summoned trolls. A hand with no silvers. Of course. And we go first, so I have nowhere to put the silver, because there's no enemies. Oh, this game. This game, this game, this game. Should have taken the 10 lightning bolts. Wow. Every hand in every comic mission I've ever played is just full of silvers. Until the one where I get to play a silver for free on my opening turn. How are you? Okay, 4 damage to recruit. Yeah, we'll eliminate that guy. We'll go here. I guess we're going to lose people here, but that's okay. Wait, this gives them +1/+1. Yeah, that's not very good in this situation, because I haven't played any spells. Alright, so we'll just attack, and we'll float the mana. Uh-oh. That hand is refilling while mine remains pretty empty. That is not helpful at all. That is not even slightly helpful. I guess we put the damage here. At least that way I can guarantee I hit him back. Oh, cool. All my guys lost their auras all at once. That's fun. Wow. Well, we'll start with Captain Adam. Go with this guy since he has aura. We'll make Captain Adam hidden. And since this guy's exposed, we'll double his defense. Not that it really matters, because 6 is still smaller than 7. But there's a chance... Oh, 8? Okay, cool. There's a chance he goes face. Can we just get through here? No, not with 0 attack on that guy. Yeah, not even close, actually. Ugh, dude, we're just gonna lose. There's nothing I can do. We just lose. It's so annoying. Let's see if he does something dumb and doesn't attack my leader. That'd be crazy. Yeah, we're taking the 10 lightning bolts. I'm going to take the guaranteed thing because the get a benefit on turn 1 if you have a silver card for the first time, like literally ever. I only had 1 silver card and it was one that wasn't playable on turn 1. Given how consistent the enemy AI draws are, it seems ridiculous that there isn't, like, if you're going to give me the choice of like a new card to put in my deck, to never see that card for the rest of the comic is super lame. And I know there's some deck fixing that's happening. Oh, and now my hand, of course, is full of cards that would be excellent turn 1 plays. So I'm not thrilled with this particular story mission because, one, I'm not really the puzzles aren't super clever. It's just, hey, play the regular game with some weird restrictions. I'm pretty unimpressed with this one so far. I haven't felt like I've been given the opportunity to like really do like crazy stuff. There's literally nobody to benefit from that because none of my stuff can keep aura for a turn. Works out pretty well. So I can really don't want to give up Naomi, but I have to clear her, so I guess I have to. And hope that... Wait, how did she not die? Oh, because what's her name only had 3 attack. Right, and then we got it right here. I really don't understand how, like, wildly varying the difficulty level on some of these comics is. Boom! Shazam puts up a good fight, but the trolls are much tougher than expected. That is not what just happened. Shazam hears a voice from above. They were tougher, but I beat them. He looks up to see his personal hero, Superman, hovering above him. Superman offers to lend a hand. Billy is starstruck. He's more than thrilled to have the help of his idol. When you activate a leader, they get +2 attack. Your leaders have Hunter. That's the one. Yep, those are the monsters. The two heroes have teamed up to even the odds against the trolls. They fly head-on to battle the magical monsters. Yeah, we're gonna wreck this one. Superman and Shazam teamed up. Unstoppable. You know what is stoppable, though? Having a whole bunch of cards you can't play in your opening hand. Every single time. So annoying. When I play this constructed, I don't have these issues where my deck is like top heavy on every draw. This is my only playable because all my comic book decks are allergic to low drops. I have Hunter, so I can just go face, but like I'm badly losing control of the board here, so I think I just eliminate one of these guys and hope I get a card that's playable. That would make this guy big enough to eliminate that guy, which is good. And then this guy can clear that guy. I can cast these spells here to make this guy a little bit chonkier, and let's push something face. +7. So 14 damage coming across the board this turn. What? The troll's magic beam attack deflects off Shazam without affecting him. But a second beam strikes Superman directly. Superman! Superman cannot escape the magic prison on his own. Shazam must help him. So I just have to play this? Okay. Oh, I don't have literally any playables this turn. As much, I have a lot of praise for these comic book missions. I like the tone, I like the graphics most of the time, I like the presentation, I like the way they rewrite complicated stories in this like fun way. I'm getting like increasingly angry at these decks as I play through them. They are so top heavy, they are so full of cards. Don't move. Crack. Cool. Back to the action. Yeah, these decks are so full of like really expensive cards, and on the one hand I get it because those are your flashiest, your funnest cards, but on the other hand it's like I need playables. Like I need decks that actually function, and especially when we come out with these games where the enemy has like such a huge advantage at the beginning of the match. So they start with all this stuff in play, a whole hand full of what feels like scripted cards because they play very similar hands across multiple tries. Whereas I'm kind of stuck just with my hand clogged with cards that I can't interact with. It is maddening. Oh, I don't have any friendly characters with shield.
I bring the thunder!
Yeah, that was a mistake. I mean, by eventually killing one of those guys, I do get access to more of an economy than I would in the normal game. So, like, that's worth mentioning, like, that's there. But there's too many turns where I'm passing with open mana for decks that are curated to tell a story and send me on an adventure. I don't like losing because my hand is full of unplayable cards, and I'm mulligan hard for playables in all of these.
I'll never stop fighting.
Alright, there we go. The monsters succumb to the heroes. Superman observes that Shazam was able to shrug off the trolls' energy blast while he was vulnerable to them. The heroes decide to go somewhere where they can talk in private. Mount Everest. Shazam is amazed to find out about Superman's X-ray vision, his heightened senses, and his ability to fly in outer space. Superman is equally impressed by Shazam's ability to withstand magic blasts. Like the one thing we established he could do. Despite his vast power, Superman admits to being weak to magic. With so much in common, the two heroes confide in one another about their hopes and struggles, quickly forming a friendship. I find it impossible to believe that an 8-year-old is going to have a robust enough internal experience to have like what would be considered a true friendship with an adult Superman. This is more ridiculous than people flying. This is more fantastical than people flying. Still, Superman suggests that they keep their personal lives secret from one another. Shazam reluctantly agrees, and they agree to help each other again when the need arises, and then depart. Fawcett City later that night. As Shazam returns to Fawcett City, a shadowy figure follows him closely. How did he know where he was going to return to? He was just on Mount Everest. A figure tails Shazam to an alleyway. The tracker has learned Shazam's biggest secret. Hidden deep below Fawcett City, just as Sivana schemes high above Fawcett City, in the catacombs beneath the city, the museum robbers gather. The robbers have finally gathered all of the ancient relics needed to perform an occult ritual. They beseech the dark gods of the underworld to bestow their gifts upon a meager man, who, upon uttering a single name, is granted untold power. Sabak. When he speaks the name Sabak, he gains the powers of ancient evils. Satan, Iam, Belial, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, and Cratius. Lord Sabak, the champion of evil, has arrived on Earth, and soon the world will bend to his will. To be continued. Well, I will admit the charm that a lot of these comic missions have going on feels like it's fading a little bit on the Superman Shazam one. I didn't feel like there were any puzzles that were really interesting to solve. The difficulty just came in like the randomness of the decks. So on the scale of all these comic missions, this was one of the ones I've been least impressed with, but that was part 1. On to part 2. Okay, let's dive into Superman Shazam First Thunder Part 2. The Dark Power of Sabak, the Mad Lord of Chaos Eclipso, the evil genius of Dr. Sivana. Only Superman and Shazam can stand between these 3 great evils. Can their heroics and friendship conquer these Golden Age threats? Adapt Superman Shazam First Thunder 3-4. Alright, let's go. Hoping this one steps it up a little from the first one. I was a little disappointed with part 1 of this comic mission. Content warning. This content contains imagery of shooting and the death of a child. Whoa. The Rock of Eternity. With tremendous concern, the wizard observes the unsettling events in Fawcett City. The time has come. Billy Batson, the mortal who he chose to bestow the power of the gods upon, is about to face his gravest challenge. Below the city, a cult has performed a ritual granting the powers of 6 ancient evils to the unknowing descendant of a demonic bloodline. Speaking the name Sabak, he transforms into an unholy champion of darkness. Okay, are we done with the previously on yet? Sabak's arrival is marked by a beam of magic that darkens the sky and blocks out the sun, calling forth the avatar of vengeance and wrath, Eclipso. At the dawn of time, the spirit of vengeance was created to maintain order in the universe. But lacking morality and compassion, this entity grew corrupt. Its creator, unable to destroy it, instead confined the spirit's evil within 1,000 black diamonds. One of those gems eventually came into the possession of scientist Bruce Gordon, who has now become the dark spirit Eclipso. Okay. The growing darkness enhances his power, and Eclipso rains down destruction and chaos upon humanity. He is pleased, but he has much greater ambitions. The heroes have returned. They are determined to put a stop to Eclipso's plan, but they may have underestimated him. When Eclipso casts a magical spell, he gets -2 health and summons a black diamond. And this isn't even a playable unless I have a character. So do I throw it back? Yeah, I think I throw it back and look for some playable copper cards. Probably a mistake. Probably should have played her, so that way when Harley Quinn attacks in, it'd be a trade. And I really don't want to use that with only 1 attack. I guess I'd get 2 attacks.
I bring the thunder!
Probably should have cleared the diamond, because if he's invincible on his turn, then he can like attack and not have to take it. Yeah, it's definitely better to clear the diamonds. Jeez. Well, fortunately, there's nowhere for this first attack to go except here, so the flurry is wasted.
I'll never stop fighting.
Definitely want to clear that 11 attack off the board. Okay. Once upon a time, this card gave everybody +2 attack, including your leaders. Or +2/+2, including the leaders. And I can't play anything. It's really kind of killing my enthusiasm for these comic missions, how bad some of these decks are. Like, it's such a huge bummer.
I bring the thunder!
Like, I'm losing not even because I'm making bad plays, but because the cards the game forces me to use literally are unplayable in this situation. That's truly remarkable. mean, maybe... Obviously, there was a mistake not clearing the diamond when I had the choice to clear the diamond or the Harley Quinn. Like, I gotta get those diamonds off the board every chance I can. But I don't think that would have... Come on! Playable cards, alright. I have something to do on turn 1 and on turn 2. Finally. Probably should have played her so I could get 2 attacks with her this turn. That would have been better. And I don't have any actions, so I can't get him to 2 attacks, so I can't clear the diamonds. I think I might enjoy these comic missions more if I could make my own deck. They say, you know, here's the heroes you have to play, but build your own deck. And here's like the story-specific cards that you can use. That would actually be a lot of fun. But I'm finding myself increasingly frustrated.
I'll never stop fighting. I bring the thunder!
Okay, don't know how much of that was lost because the mic was muted. Well, I have to kill the shard. Alright, Superman, get him. Yeah. I mean, when the cards come out in the right order, these feel easy. That's what it is. Eclipso has lost. The diamond starts to lose its control over Mr. Gordon's body, and the evil spirit has been banished once more. But the heroes still have another problem to deal with. The Dark Lord Sabak has emerged and now terrorizes the city. The heroes quickly move him away from the city before he can cause any more collateral damage. So when you play an action, +1 to 2 friendly recruits. When you play a recruit, add lightning bolts. Give all your recruits aura and shield. Ooh, let's go with that one. Lord Sabak is not happy about being manhandled by the 2 heroes. Shazam now faces a villain whose magic and strength may rival even his own. Give me some playables. Yes, I will keep this hand. That is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Let's go. So we get him down. We're going to be able to play this next turn. Have a nice big attack into Sabak. Well, he'll probably play something that gets in the way. KO or recruit. Thank goodness for aura, I guess. Kind of irritating. Does he still have his shield? He sure does. So that means this guy's thing will trigger, which is good. We can eliminate here. And we'll give this guy a bunch of extra defense. I made a mistake. Alright, let me draw an action. Come on. That's pretty good. Double the attack of a friendly unit. Yes, please. Oh wow, are we just gonna win this one right here? That's what I'm talking about. Wait, when the cards line up, these comic missions are so unbelievably easy. Like, look at how much difference this was compared to like a lot of the other ones where I don't get cards to play on turns 1, 2, and 3. Shazam gains the upper hand and delivers a knockout blow. But the villain's unholy power only causes him to return stronger. If Shazam's strength isn't working, maybe Billy can outsmart him. He would have got cut open by that headbutt, come on. Billy listens to the demonic creature as he praises his own abilities. He calls himself Shazam's opposite and claims to be powered by the Lords of Darkness, but he never reveals his true name. Billy realizes that their magic must work the same way. Saying their own name gives them godly gifts. Are you just a creature with no name? No title? I am Lord Sabak, and saying it again will take those gifts away. Darkness fades, and the light of day shines through again. Superman and Shazam finalize a plan for containing the defeated villains. They agree to meet up again soon, but will each return home for a moment. Billy's hideout, an abandoned Fawcett City subway station. Billy jokes with his best friend Scott about his unbelievable adventures as Shazam. Scott teases Billy for having an obvious man crush on Superman. Whoa, that's some cringe writing. But Billy says Scott is just jealous of his awesome new friendship. Well, that's probably true. Suddenly they hear a noise. Billy hears the sound of a gun cocking. Only has a split second to react. Shazam. Billy is angry and confused. How can this be happening, and why? Dude, what about your friend? All he knows right now is that he will make these assassins regret choosing him. How would you feel if, like, your boss was like, dude, I need you to go fire a machine gun at this child? Like, I think I'd decline. I'd be like, nah. Can I get unemployment instead? No, thank you. It's risky keeping that, because that's... I was just going to say that last one's probably going to be a gold card. I should have thrown Shazam back. That was just a mistake. I have to forget. I have to remember. I keep forgetting that I didn't build these decks. Are a whole handful of unplayable cards. This guy bounce a recruit? What effect bounces a recruit? Oh, he must have played that arrest at some point. This is horrible. Oh, I can't do... Oh, and she doesn't... Why is she not... Oh, she's not the one that grows. That's Naomi. I guess put the damage on him. Might as well. At least that way if he goes into Choi, it kills him. Oh, that'd be dumb. Give me a lightning bolt. Of course not.
I bring the thunder!
I guess I have to go here to clear the lethal up, otherwise I probably could have played that sooner so she would have got some benefits. I don't know. I've reached the point where I feel like the card draw in these Superman Shazam decks is like actively against me. Lightning bolt, finally, but only one. Just really hoping for another lightning bolt there. I was really hoping I was going to get the bolt and finish that guy off. That might be the best, most effective time I've seen Aura do something ever in all my games playing this. March through that one, I guess. Jerks. Billy realizes he'll have to leave the subway now. It's not safe. He asks Scott if they should go home to their foster home. They should go to the foster home now, but Scott doesn't reply. Yeah, he definitely got shot. Yeah, he did. Fawcett Memorial Hospital. Shazam cries out for someone to help Scott. That's brutal. Oh god, they killed him. Dude, imagine a like 10-year-old or however old Billy is with this kind of power after you just shot his best friend to death in front of him. That's terrifying. Fawcett City Police Station. Shazam visits with police interrogators and finds out that Dr. Savannah was responsible. He storms out. Nothing will stop him for getting revenge for his friend. Yeah. I mean, I would be worried that he would like lightning strike the whole building or something like way over the top. Dr. Savannah regrets wasting his best chance at finally killing Shazam. He curses the mercenaries that failed him. Bro, you sent those guys to kill children. Curse you, buddy. That's a cool panel. Crash. Shazam is here to end Savannah's life. Yeah, that is exactly the logic of an 8-year-old. He can't think of any reason that Savannah should be allowed to live. Well, because you don't want to... There you go. But he still can't bring himself to murder. Good for him. That's what we want to see from our heroes. News of Shazam's assault on Dr. Savannah spreads quickly. Reporter Clark Kent is shocked at what he's hearing. Mount Everest. Superman has been looking for Shazam, and now he's found him. He wants Shazam to account for his actions. Bro, he did the right thing! It's all my fault. He explains everything to Superman and how he lost his temper and almost killed Savannah. That the men who killed Scott were after him, so he feels responsible for his friend's death. He senses Superman's confusion. Shazam. My name is Billy Batson. Who did this to you? The Rock of Eternity. The moment the wizard has waited for has come. Superman demands to know what the wizard has done. Now, this logic is tortured. Like, that is not Billy's fault that his friend got killed. The wizard explains that this is Billy's destiny, that he believes he made the correct choice. but Superman cannot accept their reasoning. The two must have a clash of wills to determine Billy's fate. Yeah, Superman is way out of line here. 50 influence. Use your cards to influence. Your influence, reduce Superman's. Get to 100 to win a debate. Oh, cool. So this is going to be one of those puzzle missions. All right. If this is really cool, it might redeem this comic to me. Right now, I feel like this is the least cool of all the ones that I've watched so far, played so far. Hardened nerves. When your opponent discards a card, gain 5 influence. Well, obviously we want to play that before we play the one that makes him discard. Wow, so there's going to be a lot of tracks, like effects that are going the whole time. Interesting game we got going here. I like that there's finally a puzzle mission in this one. So we go here. So we play this and copy it. So I'll draw an extra card on each of my turns. And then do it again. That's cool. So I'm just going to draw all the cards.
I am the last son of...
Superman's already at 90. And I'm continuing to draw cards that are not super useful. So I guess we have to try to rip his hand apart. So we know that he shouldn't have this one because he would have had to already discard it. So we did tear into the hand a little bit. How did he... I guess he top decked it. Stop giving me these expensive cards at the start of the game. Yeah, well, we definitely want to get Hardened Nerves online before we even worry about trying to make him discard. So now we make his discards even more punishing. Okay, that worked. We got a couple cards out of his hand. I'm not sure why Batman is showing up over here on the side. Does he have any? He did not. Wasted effect.
I am the last son.
And then he top decked into one. Come on. Probably should have waited so I could have used my hero power on a gold card, since I am once again floating mana. This is a cool puzzle with like all unique cards. I mean, this is definitely the best of the encounters in this entire thing. Well, the Superman Shazam comics. I don't mean the best of all the comic missions. It's not even close to that. So at least I'll get 2 objections, so maybe I can rip his hand apart here. Oh, why is it going? Oh, yeah, because I've done it more than once. Okay. So, what would be really bad? Don't want him to have that. It doesn't. He doesn't have that. Oh, I got him. Okay, cool. Superman cannot sway the wizard to see his reasoning. He reminds the wizard that Billy is still just a boy. Yeah, we overcame that objection. The wizard agrees and replies that Billy is still a boy who could use guidance. Hint, hint. Fawcett City slums. Yes, this is rough. Hi. Are you from social services? Oh, he's gonna show him the S. I'm from super services. No. My real name is Clark. Okay. Wow. So I have been almost uniformly feeling praised for these comic missions. This one felt like a drag. The encounters felt uneven. The decks felt like they had no sense of like how to build a curve. The final puzzle was really good, and it does kind of redeem the overall comic arc for me. I liked the whole debate mechanic. That was cool. Pretty much the whole rest of this two-parter, I gotta put it at the bottom. I'm not very impressed. So there's a lot of comics to choose from here. Most of them were awesome. I guess one of them had to be a stinker. So, all right, this has been Superman Shazam First Thunder Part 1 and 2. I'm Mr. Ben. Go win some games.